Oh, man! Oh, man! I got something!
All right. About damn time. We've been out here for hours.
I'm not complaining about the wait. It's nice to just take in the smells and the sounds when it's this kind of day. I wish you were here to experience it with me for real, Tommy.
I wish I was too, buddy. If only you hadn't killed me.
What? Tommy? Oh, God. Tommy! Not again! I can't pull you in. What could possibly... I can't help you. I don't know how. What am I supposed to do? Help!
CBW Productions presents Green Arrow, Year 1. Produced by CBW. Written by Wyatt Bowden.
Goddamn Robin Hood freak. Hello? Really? Again? Yeah, well, I don't care who he is. I'm not giving up my holdings just because of some bad PR. No, you listen. You tell that uptight financial shark from Queen Consolidated to stop sniffing for blood near me, or I'll call you back. Mother of God! Back off, freak. I'm ready for you this time. So just stay there. What the hell do you want now, man? I did what you asked. Well, not exactly as you asked, but I lowered my rent. I stopped leaning on those tenants. I'm even building a new location specifically for our lower income tenants to transfer to on my dime. So what more could you possibly want from me?
A new location, you say? I think I could make use of that.
What? What do you mean? Stop! I'm warning you. I'll shoot.
What are you waiting for? Shoot. Go on, Mr. Regan. Let's see what's faster. Your bullets or my arrows?
Please, wait. Wait. You aren't the hood guy.
How disappointing.
Please don't do this. I'll do anything.
Stop your sniveling, Mr. Regan. I have a very important job for you.
Really? What is it?
I need you to send a message.
Is that all? Of course, yes. I'll do it. I'll do whatever you want.
Good man. I need you to send a message to the hood.
Okay. Of course. Of course. What do you need me to say?
Fortunately for me, I don't need you to say anything.
What?
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Can't let him get to me. I certainly can't let him get to these files. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Huh?
Bill Murphy, you have failed this city.
Oliver. Hey, Oliver, come in.
For far too long, Mr. Mayor. You've been taking advantage of the very constituents you swore.
Oliver!
You lose something?
Go ahead.
You sound irritated. Did I interrupt your big, scary monologue?
Just tell me what you need.
I just thought you might like to know that the police are all over Berlanti Towers right now.
Berlanti Towers? Do we know what happened?
Nothing concrete, but they've got EMTs and forensics out there, so I can't imagine it's good.
Do we at least know where they're looking?
Looks like it's the penthouse.
Damn it.
That means something to you?
I'll check it out after I leave here.
You good?
You can go ahead and head back. I'll wrap things up here.
What's at Berlanti Towers?
It's Vincent Regan's penthouse.
Vincent Regan. Why does that sound familiar?
You're getting off easy tonight. But if I ever hear that you still can't seem to keep your hands to yourself, I'll do a lot worse.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Officers are on the scene.
Jesus. Any clues left behind to give us an idea on the perp?
You kidding, right, Captain?
What part of that question, or the severity of this scene, would ever make you think I was in a joking mood?
I just mean, this is clearly the hood guy.
Clearly. The hood's no killer, rookie.
Transport on its way.
So far as we know, but he's targeted Regan before. Maybe this time he was just finishing the job.
Look, the hood is many things. A criminal, a vigilante, even a certified lunatic, but not a murderer. This was someone else.
I can be so sure.
You mean you can't clearly tell?
Well, I just thought this was... I mean, you know.
Go stand outside and see if the coroner needs anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe he'll teach you something about jumping to conclusions while you're out there.
Great. First we have a Robin Hood wannabe. As a copycat. One who shoots to kill.
I figured you'd be here eventually.
Merry Christmas, Captain.
Yeah, tidings of cheer and all that crap. Remember this guy?
Vincent Regan. He was my first target.
As they say, you certainly never forget your first.
Thank you for vouching for me with your fellow officer.
Don't mention it. I knew it wasn't you the moment I walked in.
How so?
The arrows were a dead giveaway, so unless you've decided to change your color scheme from green to black, I imagine those are not yours.
I haven't. They definitely aren't mine.
What can you tell me about the shots?
You're the detective. You tell me.
That's not how this is gonna work. You want us to be on friendlier terms? Well, then I need a quid pro quo. I have a room full of dead bodies filled with your weapon of choice and a lot of pissed off officers who would rather just pin this on you and call it a day. So I need you, who I assume has expertise in this field, to tell me what you can see about this copycat.
He's not.
He's not what?
A copycat. Look at the level of precision on the shot he took at Regan. It wasn't like he got lucky. He knew exactly what he was shooting at. Look at the tips of his arrows. Notice anything?
Can't say I'm much for archery.
You can't just buy these from any online sporting goods store. Not with this level of detailing on the barbs. They're custom.
Meaning he's not just some guy who watched Highlander one time too many. Great.
It was definitely a struggle. But here, this has to be where he punctured his leg. Regan tried to crawl away. The other archer allowed him to a little bit, but then moved in on him. Like animals that play with their prey before they strike down the final time.
Well, how about that?
What?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that you're pretty good at this. I don't suppose you'd ever consider putting down the bow and picking up a badge? Yeah, I didn't think so. Hey, look. I got that info you wanted. I also heard something about an unveiling of a new supplies going down tonight. This is the address.
What happened to giving it to Vice?
I figure you'll actually get the job done.
Thanks. What about the other archer?
Unfortunately, there's not much we can do unless he strikes again or if he slipped up and left anything behind for us to analyze. I figure I'll let you know if I hear anything. You do the same while you do your thing?
Will do.
Wait, sorry. What with everything here, I almost forgot. I'm already going to need to call in that favor.
What do you need?
I had a patrolman call for backup last night on a possible domestic issue near 5th and Turner in the Glades. Backup was sent, but no one's seen or heard from them since.
5th and Turner's not a great area to be in at night.
So you understand why I'm worried.
I'll report to you whatever I find.
I get your number now? Look at us making progress in this relationship. Then again, the more things change.
Quain's waking up.
What the hell? What the hell are you doing?
Oliver, Are you all right?
Welcome back to the land of the living, Mr. Queen.
What are you doing to her?
Oh, Miss Knyazev and I were just catching up while we waited on you to come back to us. But now that you're here, we can move on to the next step. Get him on his feet.
Why are you doing this?
Because I don't feel like our talk from the other night was all that impactful.
Why would you think—
I mean, just look at how lovely and clean Miss Knyazev looks. I warned you about compassion, Oliver, and you chose not to listen to the lesson I was trying to teach.
I wasn't going to just let her starve alone in the dark.
Maybe not, but that weakness has now forced me to teach you this lesson the hard way.
What are you thinking I'm going to do?
I'm not thinking you'll do anything. You have two choices in front of you. Either you pick up your bow and kill Taiana right here in front of me, or I will kill you both here and now.
You are worse than a mad dog.
Don't you touch her!
What a touching display. Too bad only one of you has the chance of getting out of here alive. So I suggest you decide what path you're going to choose, Oliver. Life or death. You have 5 minutes to decide.
Looks like we're the first ones here.
Keep an eye out. The dealers could get here any second.
I guess Gina's tip paid off. You were right to be patient.
Can I get that in writing?
Fat chance of that. So, where's Dig? He's been begging for fieldwork for days.
He's not ready just yet. Besides, I might have heard he had a Christmas present for Thea, so I thought he should stay in tonight and give it to her.
Aw, that's so cute how you're trying to play Cupid with your sister and your bodyguard.
I know you're being sarcastic, but love always finds a way, Dinah.
Okay, then what about you?
What do you mean?
Well, certainly billionaire Oliver Queen has more than a few ladies trying to find a way.
Well, sure. I've had offers.
And?
They just aren't really anyone I'm wanting to say yes to.
And why is that?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just waiting for the right offer.
Well, Mr. Queen, in my experience as a woman, let me offer you some insight.
I'm all ears.
Sometimes you need to be the one to make the first move.
I'll definitely keep that in mind.
They're here.
Hey man, we doing this or what?
Sorry, fellas. Sometimes I just like to hear my baby purr.
That's the guy that hit the Christmas party.
I see him.
You ever see anything like my ride?
No. Can't really say I have.
Well, that's 'cause I put it together myself. When I was just a punk kid coming up from nothing. Well, back then, guys like you wouldn't even give me a second look, let alone meet up to do business. But look at us now, huh?
What the hell are you even talking about, man?
I just think it's always important to remember where you come from when you think about where you are in the present.
Look man, we're here for business, not to wax philosophical in the middle of winter. I'm freezing my ass off here, listening to you ramble on instead of getting to the point. Did you bring the stuff, or are we just wasting our time?
Waste your time? Oh, ye of little faith. Don't you worry, pal. I got exactly what you came for. I know many of you had your doubts about our product, but as you've seen, Viper is now the hottest drug in the city. Hell, we became so popular even the vigilante has stuck his nose in to try and stop us. But now, we have something new that's being added. Something that will, for sure, keep this city in its grasp. I give you Dragon's Viper, a name coined by yours truly. Twice as potent and every bit as deadly as its namesake.
Yeah, that all sounds very nice. But what about the vigilante? You said he was poking around. What kind of security can you guarantee us for moving this product?
Security? Sorry, fellas. I was under the impression you were drug dealers. Not exactly a lot of security to be had in a high-risk business like this.
We didn't get involved in this for the risk. We wanted to make a lot of money, which you promised us we would. Why should we even take your word on this new strain?
Well, don't take my word for it. Let me give you a taste of what's coming. You see, this additive isn't just your run-of-the-mill drug that you have to snort or smoke or inject. You can now use it as simply as using an inhaler.
What did you do to him?
You'll see.
Hey, buddy. Are you okay? Do you need to go to the hospital?
Come on, let's get you on your feet.
Thank you.
Oh, no need to thank me just yet.
What are you?
You no-class dealers like to act high and mighty, but all that ego don't mean shit when the chips are down and you actually have to risk your own skin. You want to just make some money? Go play the stock market. You want to do something that really leaves a mark on the world? Well, let's just say you ain't seen nothing yet.
How much do you want for this Dragon's Viper?
Why don't we go for a ride and talk about payment? I think a nice drive will do your nerves some good.
What the hell are you doing?
Going after the creep that almost killed your sister.
This was supposed to be a reconnaissance-only mission. If we rush in now, then not only are we ruining any element to have the upper hand, but we could end up dead.
End up dead? We can handle that worm.
Him, yes. But this? We are nowhere near prepared to handle this.
You say that like you've seen this before.
Unfortunately, I have.
What? Where?
Look, it's a long story, but I will fill you in back at the bunker once we're all there. Head that way. I'll go get Dig.
So much for a night in.
And stay out, you piece of trash.
You have any idea who they're talking to? I'm Daniel goddamn Hargrave. I could buy this place and have you replaced like that.
Oh yeah? Well, until then, I still have my job to do. And your ass ain't coming back in here until you pay for the damages you caused.
Hey! Hey!
Charming.
Who the...
Is this really the best use of all that dirty money you acquired, Daniel?
What? Whoa, man!
I've been doing a lot better than last time. You got... nothing on me.
Unfortunately for you, that doesn't matter to me.
Hold up.
No, I most certainly am not.
No.
Terribly sorry about this. I won't be a moment. Hello? Right now? You're certain? No, that won't be a problem. Well, Mr. Hargrave, it seems we'll have to pick this up later on.
No, please!
There's no need for begging. It won't do you any good anyway.
Aw, John. This is so cute. What is it?
You don't know?
It's a necklace, I know for certain. But is this a bullet?
It's the very first bullet I ever took on this job, guarding you. Remember that first summer?
Yes! It was from that crazy old lady who used to be one of Oliver's groupies. She was such a wreck after he went missing.
Yeah, well, I took that little beauty in the shoulder. And I remember how much you panicked when I got shot.
I had never seen anyone get shot before. Sorry for caring, John.
Well, the reason why this was so special to me was because of what happened next.
You mean when I tackled her to the ground and knocked her out?
That is one contender. But it's because when we went to the hospital, and when I had to stay in under observation, you stayed with me the entire time. I've been doing this type of job for a little while now, and usually when I get hurt in the line of duty, I've had to take care of myself, but not with you. You genuinely care for the well-being of others, so I kept this bullet for a while as kind of a good luck charm. Now I want you to have it.
Oh, John. You're so wonderful. I don't think I could have gotten through these last 5 years without you. Which is why I got you this.
Thea, you really didn't have to.
Neither did you, but here we are.
Fair enough. Plane tickets to Italy? Thea, this is amazing.
I thought it would be great to visit Italy this year, since you said you'd never been.
Wait, there's 2 tickets here?
Yeah, well, I was thinking maybe it could be a vacation we take together.
Oh!
I mean, unless you don't want to. I would completely understand since we work together that...
I'd love to.
Really?
Sounds like the perfect vacation.
Oh, John!
Dig, there you are.
Ollie! I wasn't expecting you home.
Neither was I. But you know my friend Dinah?
The one who was our bartender at the Christmas party?
Yes. See, she helps run a relief center in the Glades. I volunteered to help take inventory overnight and wait for the new shipment to arrive. I just need Dig's help with the moving of the inventory when it gets there.
Really? Right now?
Unfortunately, it can't wait. I need you down there.
Yeah, sure, man. Let me go grab my jacket and we'll head out.
Look what John got me.
Is that a bullet?
It's a long story. You like it?
I love it. Did you take my advice about making the first move with him?
Yes. I'll have you know I arranged for a summer vacation in Italy for the 2 of us. And he was ecstatic.
Good. I'm really happy things are starting to work out between you 2. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Do you want to have lunch tomorrow?
Really? You've got time for that with everything you've been doing lately.
Yeah, of course I do. Look, you were right what you said before. I haven't been the best brother lately. I want to start fixing that. So, you and me, lunch tomorrow. We'll meet at your office.
Sounds great. I can't wait. What is it, Malcolm?
You've been ignoring me, Thea. I've been trying to reach you for an hour.
Well, believe it or not, I do have a life outside of you in this operation.
Not tonight, you don't. I need you to drop by my office for something important.
Oh, can't this wait till tomorrow?
Do you really have something better going on?
That is not the point.
Thea, I promise I wouldn't be calling if it wasn't important.
I'll be there soon.
Time's up. Well, Mr. Queen, what's it going to be?
I'm not...
Oliver, it's okay. I know the moment has come. I am ready.
Are you sure?
Now, do what you have to.
Okay then. Here goes.
What are you waiting for? Do it!
You idiot. Why didn't you heed my advice? You realize what you've done? You could have lived like a king here.
I don't need to be a king. I'm already a queen!
Oh God. Are they dead? I didn't realize that I didn't mean to.
Oliver!
I mean, I knew I shot them, but...
Oliver! There is no time for remorse now. We have to get out of here.
There's no way out of this for you.
Shut your venomous mouth!
Why isn't there?
Because there's nowhere on this island I can't find you. And there isn't any way off without going through me directly. Then, of course, there's the small matter of you still being in the center of my camp, surrounded by a dozen or more of my men.
Shut up!
Face it, Taiana. You're trapped. Eventually, my men will start to grow curious as to why they've not heard gunshots or cheering. They'll come to investigate, and then this whole camp will turn upside to find you and kill you.
As much as I hate to admit it, she's right.
Then what are we going to do?
We still have to run.
Run and go where? You heard what she said.
Then we fight our way out.
Fight? You mean kill?
Yes, Oliver. I mean doing whatever we have to in this moment to see another day. I do not like this any more than you. But these are the cards fate has dealt us. These monsters will not hesitate, so neither can you. Do you understand?
I mean, I guess I do.
Good. Now, help me find something to free the prisoners.
Hold on. I might have something. Excuse me, Franklin. Got him. Use these. I saw him open and close more than a few cells with them.
Spasiba. But now we must go before...
Go. I'll buy you some time.
Are you certain?
We don't have time to think about that. Go!
Queen.
Hey there, Franklin.
You bastard.
You're not looking too good over there. Maybe you should take something for your head.
That's cute. Trying to make jokes to hide your fear.
Well, it's not all because of fear.
Regardless, I'm gonna enjoy carving you up, Queen.
About damn time you got back. I've been going stir crazy since you left me hanging.
Left you hanging? Oliver, what was so urgent it couldn't wait until tomorrow?
Dinah and I went to see the new Viper strain tonight.
You finally got an address for a meeting?
Oh, and that's not all. Apparently, Oliver has seen this new Viper strain before.
What? Where?
Lian Yu. That's the name of the island they found me on. It's Mandarin. For purgatory. The Chinese government used to use it for imprisoning their worst criminals. But in recent years, it's been a hiding place for an illegal drug trafficking ring.
I thought it was just you and your teacher on that island.
You had a teacher? I thought you were alone.
When I was found on the island, I was alone. I wasn't always alone.
When were you planning on sharing that with anyone?
If I'm being honest, probably never. Look, there's things I'm not proud of sitting in my past. A lot of things I'd rather forget about from the hell I went through there. I think all of us can agree that we all have something in our past that we'd like to forget about, right? But that's not the point of why I'm telling you this. On the island, there was a group of human traffickers using slave labor to farm for a specific type of drug. The end result created a mixture like what Dinah and I saw tonight. But the strain we saw was far more potent than what I saw on the island.
How so?
The mixture they're now calling Dragon's Viper affects the amygdala and parts of the brain that can simulate insanity. It stresses it out until you are literally a paranoid, adrenaline-fueled rage monster.
So, it literally drives people insane. Is there a cure?
You saw it tonight. When the supplier shot the other buyer in the head.
Holy crap.
The normal Viper must be in use to test people's brains to see how their bodies react to lower stimulants of the drug.
Well, what happened to the strain you saw on the island?
I burned it all. But that doesn't mean they couldn't have gotten shipments off the island beforehand. They'd been farming those drugs for a lot longer than I'd even been there when our paths crossed.
It explains why they're testing it. They didn't get a chance to have it perfected before you destroyed it.
But it doesn't explain why the guy who tried to rob Queen Consolidated is involved.
The guy that tried to kill Thea?
The very same. I've looked him up. His name is Ricardo Diaz. Goes by the street name Dragon. He has a long history of priors in this city, and at least 4 others.
Why isn't he in Iron Heights right now?
No idea. But you and Dinah can look into that. I have a couple other problems I need to look into.
What do you mean?
There's a killer on the loose in the city. Another archer. One who kills.
A copycat?
Definitely not a copycat. He's well trained from what I saw, and I think he's trying to make contact with me.
What makes you say that?
His first target was Vincent Regan. Regan was my first target when I put on the hood.
This was the incident at Berlanti Towers? Did the police have any leads when you went over there?
None so far. For now, we're all just waiting until he makes the next move. But I need to follow a lead Captain McKenna gave me on some missing officers.
You want us to come with?
No. I made this deal with Gina. I'm not going to make it your problem to deal with.
Oliver, it's not a problem for your partners to go assist you in the field.
I agree. But I don't need assistance with this. I'm just checking a location. Just go ahead and look into the Diaz thing.
Where would we even start?
Start with traffic cam footage. See if anything interesting happened on his way to the station.
You thinking dirty cops?
Maybe. But I don't want to lean on anyone without some form of evidence.
Meanwhile, Diaz just gets to keep pumping this poison out onto the streets?
I don't like the thought of that either. But we do not move on this operation until we know more, okay?
Fine. What's on your mind, John?
You ever feel like we warm the bench a little too often?
Sometimes.
Well, I feel like he's doing whatever he can to keep me from being out there helping you guys.
He's just trying to make sure you're ready before putting you out into the field.
And I've appreciated the additional training. I'm just wondering if he's keeping us at arm's length on purpose.
Could be unintentional. After all, it's not like he ever thought he'd be doing this with partners.
I guess. How have you coped with it?
Me? Oh, I just do what I want anyway.
Really? Just like that?
Look, I know we're supposed to be a team here, but if I see something that's wrong, I'm not gonna tiptoe around stopping it. I'm gonna make some noise.
Jeez, I'd sure hate to be on your bad side.
In your case, however, I'd say just give him some time to adjust. It's only been a few weeks. You'll get out there sooner rather than later. With everything that's been happening, Oliver can't afford to shoulder this alone. For now, feeling up to doing some research on a couple of scumbags?
Why not? It's not like I have anything better to do tonight anymore.
Attaboy! Go ahead and get started without me. I have an errand to run.
What kind of errand?
Just something I haven't been able to stop thinking about.
Dinah.
I won't be gone long.
He's gonna be ticked, you know.
By the way, how did Thea like her gift?
You were right to have me think of something personal and meaningful. She loved it.
I'm always right, Dig. You and Oliver need to learn that one of these days.
That is one determined woman. May God help whoever tries to stop her.
Dear God. They've been dead for at least 24 hours. I should have started looking for them the minute Gina told me about them.
Well trained or not, you're only one man. You can't be everywhere.
I should have been able to stop this.
But you couldn't. Because how would you have known something like this would happen? And now you're doing that extremely Oliver thing where you blame yourself for everything that goes wrong.
How is this not my fault? When I put on this hood, it's my job to
do what you can. But you can't stop every bad thing from happening, no matter how much you want to. Sometimes you have to face the reality that you can't save everyone doing what you do. Blaming yourself isn't going to bring them back, so what do we do now?
I need to tell Gina.
That's right. We keep going.
You find something already?
Sadly, it isn't good news.
Oh no.
I have a room full of dead bodies. It's a bloodbath down here, Captain.
Damn it! Wait, how many bodies you see?
It looks like 5.
There should be 6. That could mean one of them is still alive.
Meaning whoever did this still has them.
Maybe. But for now, that means they're alive. Gotta think positively, right?
You know, I always loved the way she could cut through your BS.
Is there anything else in there? Maybe any clues to who would have done something like this?
I hear something.
What kind of something?
A cell phone. Give me a second. It's coming from the rug beneath the officers.
Great. Meaning you have to tamper with the scene.
I'll try to be gentle.
You made a noise. What is it? You find something?
I found the phone. Along with a message written in blood.
Oh, Jesus.
I think whoever did this is trying to get my attention.
Why do you think that?
Because of what it says. You have failed this city.
What the hell does that even mean?
I'm about to find out. I'll call you back.
No, wait.
Hello.
Well. finally made it. Though, it seems not in time for these poor officers. A pity. I would have thought you'd be here sooner.
Who is this?
I suspect you already know who this is. Did you enjoy my handiwork with Mr. Regan?
It's you. Why did you kill these officers?
I didn't kill them. At least, not overtly. Unfortunately, these men just succumbed to their injuries after too long without medical attention.
You left them bleeding and dying, thinking I would save them?
I certainly wanted you to try. But I have to say, Hood, thus far you have not impressed me. Perhaps you aren't as impressive as most people believe.
Why are you doing this?
I thought that would have been fairly obvious, given the message I left you. How disappointing. Perhaps another demonstration is in order.
Don't you dare harm anyone else!
As if you could stop what I've already set into motion. No! No, Vigilante, you'll see soon enough exactly what it is I have in store for you. I can hear your footsteps. Right now, you're probably wondering if I'm nearby. You're thinking that if you keep me talking, then maybe you'll figure out just wherever it is I am. Let me put your mind at ease by telling you I'm nowhere you'll be able to find me.
But I am going to find you. And I am going to stop you.
We'll see, won't we? Why don't we make a game of it?
This isn't a game.
This is whatever I choose it to be. Show me what you're made of, Vigilante, before you fail these hostages, like you failed the officers.
You want to tell me again how this wasn't my fault? Yeah. That's what I thought.
Green Arrow Year 1 stars Jake Johnston as Oliver Queen, Gina Stockwell as Dinah Lance, Cliff Jones as John Diggle, Summer Rose as Thea Queen, J.D. Shouse as Malcolm Merlyn, Lauren Moore as Gina McKenna, Kat Leroy as Taiana Knyazev, Noelle Pennison as Chen Henry Schultz as Vincent Regan and Franklin, with Wyatt Bowden as Tommy Merlyn and Bill Murphy, and Joseph Bozlinski as Ricardo Diaz. Featuring additional voices by Wyatt West, Alex B., J.D. Shouse, and Wyatt Bowden. Story written and directed by Wyatt Bowden. Music scored by Wolf No. 9, featuring additional music scored by the Knighthood Project. Audio engineered by Billy Mazzell. Series art by Evan Collin. Edited by Joseph E.W. Series produced by CBW Productions. The Man in the Hood continues to strike as Oliver begins looking into a potential case of police corruption after discovering that Ricardo Diaz is still on the streets peddling Viper. As the clock ticks down, Oliver has his back against the wall with no other option other than confronting this killer. Back on the island, Taiana and Oliver begin their daring escape from China White's prison camp, and Oliver finds a new purpose in survival. Next time on Green Arrow Year 1, The Man in the Hood, Part 2.